When I look at this shape, I notice that it's a cone that's stuck on a cylinder. I'm only finding the surface area, so that's the exposed surface. Think of dipping this thing in paint. Where's the paint going to hit? It's going to hit this circle down here. So the area of the circle is radius squared times pi, so 3 squared pi. And then they did say, I believe, let me check, on these, to round these answers to the nearest tenth. And actually, they didn't say that in here, so if you left it in terms of pi, that was okay, but I don't think anybody did. In the review, we rounded to the nearest tenth. So 9 pi ends up being 28.3 square centimeters. Then I've got the sides of the cylinder. So that's kind of that part that wraps around. Well, it wraps around that circle. So it's the circumference of the circle, which is 2 times the radius times pi, times this height, which is 16. That ends up giving me 301.6. Now you were given the area, the surface area of a cone, which is pi r squared plus pi times the radius times the slant height. You had this note to remind you that the base of the cone would not be exposed. Also, one of the bases of the cylinder would not be. Well, the base of the cone is the circle, so we don't need that part with calculation. We just need pi times the radius times the slant height. So that cone, if I just the outside part of the cone, is, pi times the radius, which is 3, times the slant height, which is 15, and I end up with 141.4 square centimeters. So when I add them together, I end up with a surface area of 471.3 square centimeters. And then the last problem on the test, this pyramid, it's got a base that's a square, so the area of that is 8 by 8, which is 64. And then each triangle, and there are 4 triangles, so wow, I have no idea what's going on there. It's going a little wild. There are 4 triangles. Each one of them would have an area, of 1/2 times the base, which is 8, times that perpendicular height of the triangle itself, which is 10. So those 4 triangles would have an area of 160 square centimeters. When I add them together, I have 224 square centimeters for my total surface area.